In the heart of the kingdom of Aurelia stood a castle so tall its towers kissed the clouds. Inside its golden walls lived a kind and curious girl named Princess Mia. With her gentle voice and sparkling brown eyes, Mia was loved by all in the kingdom. But more than anything, she was known for asking the most thoughtful questions. Why does the moon follow us at night? She'd wonder aloud. What makes someone truly beautiful? And while her tutors tried their best to answer, Mia always felt that some questions were too big for books. One rainy afternoon, while exploring the oldest wing of the castle, Mia discovered a door she had never seen before. It was carved with ivy patterns and had a lock shaped like a blooming rose. She turned the handle, expecting dust and old furniture, but instead found a small round room lit by a gentle glow. At its center stood an ornate mirror with a silver frame that shimmered like moonlight. As she stepped closer, the mirror rippled like water, and a soft voice filled the room. "Princess Mia," it said kindly, "I am the mirror of true sight. I show not what is outside, but what lies within." Mia blinked in surprise. "You can speak?" "Yes," the mirror said, its surface swirling with soft colors. "I was made long ago by a queen who wanted her people to see beyond appearances." Mia stepped closer. "Can you answer questions?" "Only the ones that come from the heart," replied the mirror. Mia took a breath. "Then I have one. What makes someone truly beautiful?" The mirror shimmered and showed a vision. In it, Mia saw herself helping a lost bird find its way back to its nest, laughing with a gardener covered in mud, and sitting beside a crying child, offering her hand. "Beauty," said the mirror, "is the kindness that lives in your actions, the courage in your heart, and the light you bring to others." Mia's eyes filled with wonder. "So, it has nothing to do with crowns or jewels?" "Nothing at all," the mirror said with a gentle hum. From that day on, Mia visited the mirror often. Each time she asked questions. Why do people feel sad? How do we forgive? What is courage? And every time, the mirror answered with visions and stories that helped her understand the world more deeply. But one day, news reached the castle. Queen Isolde of the neighboring kingdom had fallen ill. Her land, once blooming with flowers and music, had grown cold and grey. No one could cheer her up. Mia, feeling a tug in her heart, asked the mirror, "What can I do to help?" The mirror showed her a path through the mountains, across a crystal lake, to the queen's castle, and whispered, "She has forgotten her own reflection." Without hesitation, Mia packed a small bag, donned her cloak, and with her loyal pony Clover, set off for the distant kingdom. The journey was long. She crossed windy cliffs and slept beneath the stars. She shared food with forest animals and listened to the trees whisper in the wind. All the while, she held tightly to the mirror, safely wrapped in cloth. When she arrived at Queen Isolde's castle, the guards, weary and pale, let her in with curious eyes. No one had come to visit in many weeks. The queen's chambers were dark and silent. There, on a high bed, surrounded by wilting flowers, lay Queen Isolde, her eyes closed, her crown resting on a nearby chair. Mia knelt beside her. "Your Majesty," she said softly, "I've come to help you remember who you are." Isolde opened her eyes slightly. "I am no one," she whispered. "Once I was beautiful. Once I was strong. Now I am nothing." Mia gently unwrapped the mirror and placed it before the queen. "Please, look. This mirror doesn't show your face. It shows your heart." Isolde frowned. "I don't want to see. I already know what I've lost." But Mia took her hand. "Sometimes we forget. But it's still there, inside, with trembling fingers." The queen looked into the mirror. For a moment, it was quiet. Then the surface glowed, and visions danced in its light. Isolde saw herself comforting a wounded fawn, teaching children to sing, planting a garden with her people, her laughter echoing through the hills. Her eyes welled with tears. "I remember this," she said in a choked voice. "This was me." "It still is," Mia said. "You've just been looking in the wrong mirror." A breeze moved through the room as if the castle itself had taken a deep breath. Flowers began to lift their heads, and light filtered through the curtains. The queen sat up, her face no longer pale, but warm with emotion. You brought me back." Mia smiled. "No, you were never gone, just hidden." News of Queen Isolde's recovery spread quickly. Her kingdom bloomed once again, and her people rejoiced. She gave Mia a golden brooch shaped like a sun, and promised to visit Aurelia soon. When Mia returned home, the castle bells rang in celebration. Her parents embraced her, and the people of the kingdom cheered. But Mia returned quietly to the hidden room and stood before the mirror. "Thank you," she said. The mirror sparkled. "You helped someone remember their light. That is a gift beyond magic." Mia nodded. "I think I finally understand. Would you like to ask another question?" The mirror offered. Mia thought for a moment, then shook her head. "No," she said, smiling. "Not today. Today, I just want to listen." And with that, she sat quietly. The room bathed in soft light as the mirror shimmered gently, reflecting not just a girl in a crown, but a heart full of understanding, ready for the world.